So let me share with you the social media best practices that we will be doing, and then what are the foundational topics that we will be standing upon here in this social media club. First and foremost, when we talk about social media specifically, there are two parts of the sales process. No, kailangan ma-clarify natin yung mentality ninyo dito. A lot of people, no, how many of you are tried to post in social media, in your Facebook, in your Facebook account, in your probably even in YouTube, in LinkedIn, in IG, probably TikTok, I don't know. And then dahil kumonte yung engagement, wala masyadong pumapansin, or wala kang benta, na-frustrate ka. Please type and relate in the chat box. Yeah, please type and relate in the chat box if na-frustrate ka dahil walang mga benta, ganyan, tumigil ka na, ginagawa mo naman dati. Ayan, si Elle, si Ernest, Myra, si Argel, si Jeng, si Nicole, ayan, si JC, etc. Okay. Sige, si Elle, I feel you, Elle, I feel you. We've been through that. I've been through that for so many years. No, si Isaac, ganun. So, siguro first things first. Oops. Let me just turn it off. Ayan. First things first, well, let's address the mentality that hindi porke nag-post ka, may bibili na kaagad. No, yun yung reality eh. There are two parts actually of the sales process, which is marketing and selling. Luckily, I've been in the marketing business since 2008. So 13 years ko nang ginagawa ito. And yeah, since 2008, I've been doing online marketing or selling whatever in social media or online, in websites, etc. Yeah, turning 14 years, no? Kasi matatapos na yung 2021. Yun. So I've seen this, and really my experience in marketing, ganito talaga siya. You have to constantly market. Tapos iba pa yung skill of selling. No, yun yung reality. And social media marketing or posting in social media is the marketing part. You have to constantly market para eventually bumili sila. So, if hindi clear yan sa mentality mo, sa mindset mo, titigil ka. Titigil ka sa pagmamarket. Ganon. Baka yung market na, or yung target market mo, pabili na, pero dahil tumigil ka, kunyari si JC, sa iba bumili, nung ready na silang bumili. So, yun yung concern. Kaya hindi ka dapat tumigil. Ang example niyan ganito, anong mas sikat at saan most likely bibili ka ng burger kapag gutom ka or naisip mo lang gusto mo ng burger? Jollibee or Tropical Hut? Sige nga. Jollibee or Tropical Hut? Saan ka mas bibili ng burger? May nagsasabi ba ng Tropical Hut? Na-experience ko yan. Angels. Angels. Yung dalawa lang ang option eh. No? So, ayan, Jollibee or Tropical Hut. No, most probably Jollibee. Maybe some of you would say, may Tropical Hut pa ba? Or baka yung mas younger generation, yun nga, they will say, ano yung tropical? Ganon. So, baka yung mga ka-age ni Ernest, sa kanila MJ, no? Oh, masarap. Minsan nga, yeah, probably, no? There's a lot more burgers that are better than Jollibee. But who sells more? Right? Better Burger, Tropical Hut. Mas maraming branch si Jollibee. That's part of their marketing. Best ang Angels. Better lang si Tropical. Yeah? Di ba? So, mas successful si Jollibee. Yeah, tama. Di ba? Kasi saan ka pa pupunta? Nasaan na lang yung mga Tropical Hut ngayon? Hindi nga natin alam eh. And sometimes nga, we don't know kung meron na. Nakalimutan ko na lasa ng Tropical Hut. Ako din. Di ba? Yeah, eventually, you would assume that Jollibee is better than Tropical Hut because they are not present. They don't You just sold tropical hot to me for dinner, DJ. O, di ba? Ayan. Mukhang magaling ako magbenta. Ayan. So, iba pala nag-market. Ayun. So, yun nga yung problema ni tropical hot. Di ba? Hindi sila nagma-market. So, that's the problem. Right? Jollibee is not always, or most of the time, is not the best burger. Nipis ng burger, hindi yata siya talaga tunay na beef, whatever that is, di ba? But it's selling because they know marketing. Right? So, in relation to our career, there are actually, maybe some of you are better than some people out there selling more than you. Do you agree? You are a better financial advisor, probably service-wise, skills-wise, than people out there selling more than you. Do you agree with that? Can you type in the chat box? Selling skills-wise, service-wise, mas magaling ka kesa dun sa iba, hindi ko sinasabing lahat, no? Kesa dun sa ibang advisor na maraming benta. Maybe some of them are MDRTs pa. Pero mas magaling ka. Mas marami silang benta. Tama ba? Possible. Right, tama yun. Oo. Pag naubos na ba yung boomers, may bibili na ba ng tropical hot, di ba? So tama yun. So that's the biggest question eh. There are times that you are really better than them. Sometimes you don't think lang, probably it's a different topic. Pero maraming nakakabenta nang hindi naman nila alam yung binibenta nila. Why? Because they're just out there. Probably marketing or just more activities. So in social media marketing, here in Social Media Club, there are two parts. Yun nga. So marketing and selling. The purpose of marketing is to attract leads. Para magkaroon ka ng maraming leads na mag-i-inquire sa'yo, nakausap mo. Right? And then, step 2 will be we take care of the leads by having a database. So you got to market regularly on that database. Continuously pa rin yun. Marketing pa rin yun. Di ba? So, social media training or digital marketing, just like this, will be usually two parts. Leads generation, you have to learn how to generate leads. And then when you already have leads, you got to nurture your database. Alagaan mo yung database mo. Alagaan mo kung ano yung meron ka ng leads. Especially, let's say, when you do Facebook ads, okay, may mga nag-inquire. Sabi ni El, hindi sila yung quality na gusto ko or the type of people na gusto ko. Yes and no. Yes, because hindi pa nga sila yung pabili agad. No, because hindi pa talaga sila pabili agad. No? So the same yung question, the same yung answer ko doon. So it doesn't mean hindi sila bumili, hindi na sila bibili. So you got to learn how to nurture them when they are now in your list. So that's one of the biggest mentality in social media marketing. You got to understand that you are nurturing constantly a database. Alright, so sige, stop share ko muna. Ano dyan? Ano yung mga naiisip nyo na database natin? Yeah, marketing the right target market si Jollibee. Tama yun, L. Diba? Or let's talk about Jollibee, no? While we're also talking about that. Let's talk about Jollibee. Pag ba nakakita ka ng ads ng Jollibee today, bibili ka na rin ba ng Jollibee mamaya or bukas? Yun yung mga tanong ko sa inyo. Again, what I'm hitting in this training is your mentality. If you don't have the right mentality, you will never succeed in social media. So again, that's my question. Pag payday. Pero lagi bang Jollibee agad? Pag nakakita ka ng ads ng Jollibee, or may iba ka ring ads na makikita. Makikita mo rin si KFC, makikita mo rin si McDonald's, makikita mo rin si Tropical Hot, sana kung meron. Makikita mo rin si Burger King. Di ba? Right? Wendy's, di ba? Marami kang kalaban. Marami kang kalaban. Tama ba? So, bakit ka nagtatampo na kapag nag-post ka sa Facebook mo, nakita ng friend mo, tas hindi siya agad bumili, masama na kaagad loob mo? Di ba? For me, that's social media marketing. Yeah. I mean, masyadong invested, that's one, sa feelings. But number two, you don't understand marketing. Right? You don't understand marketing. That marketing is not selling. Those are two different ways and you need both. Example. So magtatawag ka, no? Set ka ng appointment. Hello, El. As you all know, I'm with AIA Philippines, formerly Film Life to. Diba? I just want to check. Maybe you're interested to get another life insurance, etc. Diba? Setting appointments. That's selling. You set the appointment and then eventually you close the sale, diba? But will it help you more? Will it be easier when you constantly post something online in your Facebook, in your IG, whatever, and your friends see it on a regular basis and you give value? And then tsaka mo siya in-approach. Kapag in-approach mo siya, lagi ka niya nakikita in the past few months, the past few weeks, lagi ka niya nakikita as if parang naiisip niya gusto na rin niyang bumili ng insurance. Pag tumawag ka, El, do you think you have a better chance of setting the appointment? Yes or no? Right? That's marketing plus selling. So, a lot of times we get frustrated. A lot of times, pag hindi sila nag-like ng post natin, di ba? Or pag tumawag tayo, hindi na set yung appointment, we get frustrated. My question is, have you done what needs to be done? Jollibee understands if they want massive sales and regular sales, even sikat na sila. Sikat na si Jollibee, they don't even really need to pay for ads. But why do they pay for billboards? Why do they pay for, YouTube ads? Why do they pay for TV ads? Di ba? Kung ano-anong gimmick. May bagong jingle, no? May partnership with Jollibee sa GeForce, etc. Di ba? May different marketing approach na yung may short story. It costs money. Tama ba? Right? Pero they understand that they need that cost and that effort is needed so that they want when they want to close the sale, they can. Parang ganon. So, marketing plus selling, that's really the mentality of social media marketing. Ano to? Easier mag-build muna ng connection through marketing. Ayan. Sabi ni Giselle yun. Sabi ni Gerald, pag nakita, nag-like, sad agad. O nga, pag nakitang walang nag-like, sad agad. Yun. It's really okay. Important tatak sa isip nila. Top of mind kayo pag gusto nila kumuha ng insurance. Yun. May Bea John Lloyd's, Jollibee, Greenwich, etc. That's marketing. Guys, you really have to learn constantly marketing. Ako, I'm not a marketing major, but I'm a marketing practitioner. So ever since that's been my job or what I do to make money online. No, it's really about marketing. Of course, you want to attract people to come to you. Yun ang goal talaga. Ang maganda sa life insurance, you can have both. You can attract people and you can build your brand so that when you approach them or set appointments, excited sila na kausapin ka. Napanood nyo yung kay Mark Arca, di ba? So some of the people he approached, talagang happy sila na si Mark Arca yung nag-approach sa kanila, di ba? Kasi he has built his brand na wow, okay to si Mark Arca o si Sir Mark. Sir Mark yung tawag, di ba? O nagbi-build ng brand, parang sana maturuan din niya ako, and then eventually nag-approach siya. So it works both ways. Hindi lang to attraction. Marketing, social media marketing is also brand building. Please type in the chat box, brand building. Right? So it means even walang nag-i-inquire, walang lumalapit at first, it's okay. Because you got to build your brand. Right? You got to build your brand. Para eventually, para ka ng BTS, kahit saan kang product ilagay, bebenta. Di ba hindi ko maintindihan si BTS, no? Kung ano-anong mga coffee, may BTS, ganyan. Di ba? Ginamit na lang ng marketing because that's the brand. Right? So, your goal is to really build the brand. And then, yeah, si McDo plus BTS, di ba? So that, number one, you attract people. Number two, when you sell, it's easier. That's why you post in social media. Those are the two reasons. You want to generate leads and attract leads. Now, number two, you build a brand so that when you sell, it's easier to sell. Actually, you can sell at a premium. Right? So, those things. I really want to spend a lot of time addressing the mindset in social media because, believe me, even ako, I've done this and it's okay. Now, pag napagod ako, na-frustrate ako, or during the times na na-frustrate ako, napagod ako, I stop. Because it's really frustrating, lalo na pag wala pang result. So while wala pang result, na tremendous, don't also stop doing the traditional way. Calling, chatting, setting appointments on your own. But always believe and always think that whatever you post out there builds your brand and credibility. Right? So credibility. Type in credibility. Right? Kasi yun yung goal natin. No? It builds your credibility so that when you are now ready to sell to them, at least alam nila ay alam ni Kelvin yung sinasabi niya. I know alam ni Kelvin yung sinasabi niya. It's easier to close the sale pag ganun. Kasi regular kang nag-share, nagpo-post. Ganon. So, those things, yung mga kailangan yung tandaan. When you post online, so ABC pala yon, may bago tayong module. Naka-create na naman akong bagong module. So, ABC pala yon, no? Social media posting. Ayan. So the purpose. Let me share that. Dapat talaga nag-take notes ako pag nagsasalita ako kasi a lot of things come out nang wala sa plano. Ayan. So the purpose of social media posts are, number one is attraction. You want people to come to you and inquire. Yun yung gusto natin. But a lot of people, yan lang yung tingin. Pag nag-post ako, dapat may mag-inquire. Hindi laging ganun. Majority of the time, hindi ganun. Right? And even sa akin nga, natatakot pa nga yung yung iba lumapit sa akin, ayaw nga ako yung maging advisor nila kasi nai-intimidate, di ba? So, it's not always the case na attraction. Second is branding. That's the reason why I post a lot of things that hindi naman talaga magko-cost ng benta. I just give value because of the branding. And then number three, yun nga, to increase the credibility. So that when I speak, people listen. So that when I teach, people listen. When I try to close the sale, mas malaki yung chance na maniwala sila. Hindi nila isipin na, di ba, hindi marunong tong si DJ. No, it boosts my credibility. So ABC, right? Perfect. So question so far. Type in the chat box your question so far.
So,
yeah, go.
I just want to add something dun.
Sige.
So regarding dun, so far very understandable. Yeah, I have to just start. Yung question ko lang, how do I kasi this week I'm planning to start branding myself as that, since good timing din na na ako na license na. So perhaps what will I do in my first week sa is it, kasi I'm planning, may mga nasusulat ako pero naisip ko napakahaba naman nito. Parang something that's quick and then parang may relevance, quick and relevance. Or anong suggestion, how should I write up my posts para I'll get my own market ready?
Okay, that's good. That's a good question. Sige. So how do I write up my post? Ganyan. Again, so ang nafe-feel ko dun sa question mo agad is parang pag nag-post ako ng isa, makukuha ko na kagad yung market ko. So again, that's not the case, no? So dapat it should be a regular posting. What the message I want to deliver is really consistency. So Jollibee has been spending money consistently in marketing. So kailangan regularly may posting. Huwag kang titigil. Diba? Si Nicole nga, kinakausap ko recently. Sabi ko, Nicole, nung simula, ang dami mong regular posts na tigil. Diba? So, nawawala yung branding. Sayang, you started well and then mawawala siya. Hindi pwedeng ganun. So, at the very least, you just need to be consistent. Diba? One of the most consistent that I know here is Argel talaga. Diba? So, very consistent. Ang challenge lang namin ni Argel before will be conversion. Diba? Kasi nga, mali rin yung mentality before na too much value eh. Sobrang mali yung funnel eh. So again, meron kaming separate coaching dyan. No, na, basta ang realization is you can sell directly rin naman eh. 'Di ba? So yung 80-20 rule ngayon, 80% value, 20% you still have to convert and also sell immediately, no? Parang ganoon. So yun. So sige, punta tayo sa dito muna tayo. So DJ, how do I generate content? So saan ako kukuha ng ipopost ko, DJ, di ba? So there are 3 things for me, 3 C's din. How to generate content consistently yan. Lagyan din natin nun. So number 1 is you can create your own, whatever yung pumasok sa isip mo. Kung playful ka about different ideas about life insurance, about investments, etc. May mga witty talaga eh, no? Yung mga nakita kong sinishare ng mga different advisors online, yung binabanggit ni Rika, ganon, like say from Proof, from Sun Life. May mga witty advisors talaga that they create their own content and that's good. Right? Ako, I create my own content, some of them, 'di ba? Through my videos. Ganon. But it's not the only way. It's not the only way to create your own content. So yesterday, if you've seen my Facebook stories, I created my own content. Story ko 'yun talaga about 3 of my clients na nakakuha ng claims. So pinagsabay-sabay ko rin talaga siya para maganda yung pagkakasunod-sunod. So you can use that. You can create your own content, like pag umattend ka ng training, ito yung number 1 kung let's say you'll post ito, screenshot ng picture natin. Tapos wow, I learned about social media marketing, etc. And then I don't know, whatever story that you want to share, that can be one. So I think I'm so excited to be a financial advisor, ganyan. If you've attended training ng AIA, which I would recommend you attend a lot. By the way, you attend Mentoring Mondays every Monday and then at least 1 training ng AIA, especially for the rookies, every week. Kasi you have to learn new things. You have to learn new things. And those new things, aside from nagno-notes ka, you can share now online. You can post it in your stories or in your Facebook page. Ano yung recent na tutunan mo? So nakita ko yung mga umattend ng AFP, si Nicole, si Zach. Kayo dalawa specifically yung nakita ko na share, I learned how to compute my retirement. Ganon. So the retirement goal, ayun. So that's creating. Kasi from your new knowledge, you are just creating a new content. Kasi pag shinare mo na yun ng sarili mong way, content mo na yun eh. No? So that's content creation. You can also copy. No? So you can also copy other people's content and then just make it your own content. Nang i-reword mo lang, babaguhin mo lang ng konti, ganon. So let's say yung mga post ng ibang tao, nakita mo okay yun, yung idea na yun, you can create your own collateral kung marunong ka. Ganon. So ginagawa nito ni Argel, yung mga post sa Content Hub, hindi niya trip yung poster, gawa siya na sarili niyang poster pero same content. Sometimes we also do that for Starbright. Yung kakapost ko lang kahapon yata or kanina, yung the 3 things sa health insurance, ganon. So kinopya ko lang din yun sa AIA. Diba? So yun, then you can, pag mga AIA content naman, you can create it as your own content din naman. Retype mo lang. Ganon. So, and then, the next thing, ginagawa ng karamihan, curation. So curate is you're getting content from different pages, from IG, whatever, and then you're sharing it to your own Facebook page or to your timeline, whatever that is. No, kung saan ka man regularly nagpo-post. Sa stories mo, sa Facebook wall mo, no, even in your LinkedIn, etc. That's curating, 'di ba? Ideally, the mixture of the 3 would be the best. So, may sarili ka on your own, paminsan-minsan, copy ka ng content din ng iba. Kumbaga, you just innovate from that content idea. Most of the time naman, ganun. Diba? Yung mga training coming from Boy Flores, marami tayong content na ganun. Kinuha ko lang sa training namin with Tito Boy. Diba? Ginawan lang ng picture, no, para mas attractive, etc. Ganun. Or you can simply just curate. Dapat lang, syempre, you deliver the message. When you curate, meaning you post and you copy a poster from other pages, okay lang naman yun. The most important thing is you post the right or a caption, yun ang tamang term. You post a caption na true to you. Meaning kung ano yung gusto mong message na iparating, the first 2 to 3 lines, or at least you write down 2 to 3 lines on top na gusto mo talagang sabihin. That should be a practice to you. Don't just share a Facebook post and then just shared it. No, walang nabibuild, hindi nakakatulong yun masyado sa credibility mo. Paminsan-minsan you share something, okay yun, pero may sabihin ka man lang kahit one-liner. Preferably longer. Para sarili mo yung content. Parang okay, shinare mo to, pero this is my 2 cents about it. Okay ba yun? So, ganito gawin nyo. Si Starbright Financial Advisors na Facebook page, napakaraming content. You can share it, but say something about it. Okay ba yun? Also, share those things sa mga Facebook group na kasali kayo na tingin nyo related dyan. No, kunyari sa mga nursing group, si Kelvin, kung meron kaming Facebook group ng nursing, you share something, let's say, about hospital bed. Di ba yung the most expensive bed in the world is not found in hotels but found in hospitals, etc. So mga nurse, agree ba kayo rito? Kasi di ba na-experience na natin, etc., etc. You can just do that a bit of conversation. Pag nag-share kayo, try to have an engaging post. Try to engage the market. Kasi ang goal nyo, guys, hindi lang mag-share. Ang goal nyo is engagement. Ganon. Mag-create talaga ng buzz, mag-create ng engagement, ganon. So, yun ang gawin nyo. Now, my most popular share in my Facebook page is yung kinuha ko lang sa Twitter, tas pinost ko. It has 8,000 shares, nag-viral. Diba? Curation lang yun. Curation lang yun. No? So, kinopya ko, pinost ko sa akin, kita naman dun kung sino yung nag-post, yung pangalan na nag-post. Diba? And then, nag-viral. Ganon. So, people were able to relate there. So, natulungan niyang ma-boost yung page ko. But wala akong benta doon, ha? Sa 8,000 plus na yun. Okay lang yun. Ang goal ka kasi is to really build the Facebook page. Now, how do I capitalize there? So alam kong marami nag-share ng page ko, medyo tumaas ang ranking ng sarili kong Facebook page, si DJ De Maliwat. Now, I'm starting to share insurance-related content doon sa page ko. 'Di ba? Kasi, okay, marami ng eyes in my page. I wanna show them that, okay, I also offer life insurance. Ganon. So, hindi sasama loob ko dun sa 8,000 plus na yon kung walang bumili. Kasi hindi ko naman sila market eh. I mean, nag-share lang naman sila eh. Hindi, marami nga doon siguro, hindi naman nag-like eh. Ganon. So, okay lang yon. So, sige. It's 6:30. What we will be doing is I'll be sending you into a breakout room. Just quickly share with your group mates. I'll just give you 6 minutes. What's your biggest realization and learning so far dun sa mga napag-usapan natin? And 6 minutes starts now. So nabanggit ni Isaac na yung learning sa group nila is consistency tsaka variety. So tuloy-tuloy tsaka iba-iba. Maganda nun. I like that. I like that. Tama, di ba? Imagine, si Jollibee na lang lagi nating example. Na hindi naman si Jollibee lagi nagba-ads ng fried chicken. No, na Chicken Joy o kaya ng burger, di ba? They use variety and how they approach their marketing. That's good. Who else wants to share what are their biggest learnings and realization so far?
Sa amin yung difference talaga ng marketing and selling, parang the nagiging problem kasi is ina-expect, like ako for example, I always expect na when I post something may kaagad benta. So hindi pala ganoon. Talagang you have to really take time to na mag-brand and to what do you call this? Yeah, to make a name for yourself first. So market ka muna and then the selling will come after. So hindi siya like basta-basta kaagad nangyayari. So yun
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, JC. Tama rin 'yon. No, so yeah, actually the goal nga dapat is to craft that post para ang goal mo lang i-share ng iba. Para i-market ka pa ng iba. Kasi that's the goal of marketing. It's not really about bumili sila from there. No, kung marketing part. So ang goal mo i-share ng iba kasi something relatable, etc. And if you come to think of it, if you know Bright Millennial, di ba si Garrett Mangalit? Ganon. Parang last year lang siya during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, or 2019, naging MDRT. It took him so many years to build Bright Millennial, no, the owner of the page Bright Millennial, na talagang sabog na, ang dami na talagang followers, okay yung mga content, tsaka lang naging MDRT, di ba? It will take time. No? Kasi nga, branding muna. He focused on branding first. Hindi siya tumigil. Tinuloy-tuloy niya yon. Yun. Kaya solid yung page niya. Eventually, di ba, it will happen. Kasi nga, hindi naman siya tumigil. I'm sure, guys, pinagdaanan niya rin yung mga pinagdaanan niyo. Nag-post, na-frustrate, di ba? Ako din eh. But hindi ako tumigil. Eventually, I figured out ano yung bagay for me. Right? So sige, who else? Who else wants to share? Meron pa ba? One more.
Ako po
Sige, Trisha.
I learned from Sir Gerald na kasi ang struggle ko din talaga yung sa personal account ko. Lagi akong nagmamay-day or meron akong mga few lang na pinopost kasi more on magpagmamay-day din ako. Kasi yun yung talagang ngayon ng mga tao para directly sila mag-PPM sa'yo. Sabi ni Sir Gerald na gumawa ako ng sarili kong page tapos doon ako mag-post ng about insurance na sa personal account ko kasi parang syempre parang yung mga friends ko i-ignore lang din talaga nila kasi parang magsasawa sila kasi puro post ko na lang about insurance. So yun, ang natutunan ko po, gumawa ako ng yun nga, sarili kong page para doon nila ako makilala.
I like that. Thank you, Trisha, for that. No, so na-share ni Gerald yun sa'yo. Tama ka. Because nga, our social account, our main account is really meant for social. So hindi pwedeng majority benta. Yun nga, doon pumapasok yung 80-20 rule. 80% So magkaiba yung 80-20 rule. No? Doon, 80% is your life, personal life, 20% business. 20% nagbebenta ka about insurance. Okay yun. No? So yun yung goal mo sa personal account mo. So kanina rin, tinatanong ni Isaac, yun yung goal mo pag personal account. Now sa business account, 80-20 rule pa rin. Hindi naman pwedeng puro about the product lang, guardian, etc. So you give value naman. Pero dapat naman nagbebenta ka. Kami ni Argel, we missed before yung selling part na diretso product. We forgot it in the past. Last year ko lang actually na-realize when I heard yung mga sharing, specifically si Rodel Bulan, doon ko nakita, diretso product, walang laman yung page, bumibenta. Sabi ko, so people has shifted. And again, especially doon sa mga matatagal na sa insurance industry, kailangan mag-shift din yung mind nyo that now, the market has shifted, that people are willing to buy life insurance with the right information. So yun yung gusto kong i-deliver sa inyo. So people would like to buy, are willing to buy life insurance online with the right information from the right person. Okay? So, pag-usapan natin yung FB page kasi isa yun sa na-raise din kanina ng mga expectations. Let me just tell you that an FB page is like a website. Actually, ganun talaga siya kinreate ni Facebook. Libreng website yan. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-create ng website mo sa www.jc.ginoo.com, etc. Hindi na kailangan because you can create your own Facebook page. Because, having a website doesn't mean people will automatically buy. So it doesn't mean na create ka ng djdimaliwat.com, bibili na sila sa'yo, sa akin. Di ba? Hindi yun eh. It's what you do in your website, what value you create that will make people buy. So let's skip the technical bottleneck or, excuse na hindi ako marunong gumawa ng website. Kasi makagawa ka ng Facebook page, basically may website ka na. There are some Facebook pages na pwedeng shop, doon ka na mag-shopping. Di ba? Doon yung mga nagbebenta ng food, clothes, etc. Pwede na nilang ma-convert yun doon. So, what you do in your Facebook page is the one that matters. So, you give value and then you give selling content. So, let me ask Argel this time to share ano na yung naging resulta ng FB page mo over the past month and a half. Mula nung naka-attend ka nung sharing ni Pamela Briaga na ang dami niyang na bebentang ama. Ganon. So, sige. Spotlight kita tsaka ako para mag-Q&A tayo. Go!
Yun. Sa akin, bless you. Sa akin.
Si Madge.
Hello, Madge. Nag-unmute eh. Recorded.
Recorded?
So
Recorded.
Oh, yeah, recorded. Immortalized na yung aching niya. No? So, anyway, yun nga, yung biggest learning sa kay Pamela Briaga was pwedeng diretso benta yung ads. So, dami na akong tinest talaga, as in super dami. Hindi ko na i-reveal kung magkano yung ginastos ko na sa ads so far, no? Sa career. Pero yung nag-work talaga to generate the leads, no? Is yung diretso benta and ama. So mixed yung mga nag-i-inquire. More on yung iba HMO na solo, no? Tapos yung iba HMO for their parents. Kasi may mga tinarget ako mga mga parents din. So yung isa pang hinahanap nila HMO for family. So yun yung tatlo. And of course, yung mga HMO for themselves. So, yun. So far, tinignan ko yung lifetime results since nag-run ako a day after nung agency assembly noong October. Nasa 255 yung na-generate kong messaging conversations.
Wow.
Kasi yun yung yung ad category. So, yun. So, ang target ko naman ngayon is mapababa yung cost per message. Kasi parang nag-average ngayon ng mga 30 to 35 pesos
Per
Kaya
message?
na mag-compute.
Medyo mabigat. Mabigat nga. Mabigat.
Mabigat.
Mahal.
So, ayun. So, kailangang maging sulit tong campaign na to. Kasi,
But still not bad. Not bad. 30
siguro
to 35
mga dalawa,
pesos.
tatlong benta. Ano
Yeah,
to?
bawi na yan. Well,
Okay
isang
na to.
benta. 200
Oh.
times 30, 6,000. Isang benta. Bawi
Oo,
pa rin, di ba? So, not bad pa rin. Di ba? So, okay. So, nakakuha ka ng 200 leads so far, di ba? From almost more than a month. Which is still not bad. Kung gumastos ka ng mga 6,000 pesos, you're just spending what? 200 pesos a day? 100 pesos, 150 a day? Still not bad, di ba? So, yun nga. Dapat negosyante tayo rito. Nag-iisip din tayo ng ganun. And just to talk about that with JC, when you post regularly, like si Argel has been posting those branding stuff sa page niya. So Trisha plan to do that. Si Gerald, ganun. Mainly those are branding. Pag nag-post ka agad, hindi yun maraming mag-i-inquire din ka agad. You still have to do something with that post to make people inquire. Siguro later we will ask Gerald. Diba? But basically, so aside from the branding post, if you want to really generate leads ng mabilis, you really have to pay. No, ganun talaga. You really have to boost. Facebook page, for me, majority, ang trabaho niya ngayon, because of the Facebook algorithm, mag-work siya if you pay. So meaning, kahit wala ka pa masyadong likers, bago pa lang yung Facebook page mo or nag-create ka ng bago, wala ka pa masyadong credibility. If you create the right post, the right ad, poster, and then yung konting caption, mag-generate ka ng baha ng leads. I think si Argel, tama yung ad niya. Konti pang tweak, maybe to improve the quality, but hindi ako mag-iinarte sa 200 leads, Argel. Diba? Especially when naiintindihan ko yung next topic or yung next idea kanina after leads generation, which is leads nurturing. In the internet marketing world, merong term na tinatawag na CRM or the Customer Relationship Management. Please type in CRM if you've heard about CRM before. Ayan. Right? So kung may mga products, may mga different companies na gumagamit ng CRM. No, why? Bakit ito important? Because that's the reality. Majority of our leads will not buy immediately. Majority of our leads will not buy immediately. Share ko lang saglit that in social media marketing, the mentality should be 5% will buy now, 95% will buy later. So yung sinasabi ni Giselle kanina na I may not be getting the right target market, sabi ko nga yes and no, di ba? Yes kasi hindi pa sila ready now, no kasi hindi pa sila ready now. So the same, that's what I mean. Kasi karamihan ng leads mo, hindi pa talaga ngayon yan bibili. Ang metaphor ko dyan is yung orasan, yung clock, di ba? Yung 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Pag nasa 12 o'clock, bibili na. Paano kung nasa 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock pa lang? Ang layo pa ng tatakbuhin ng orasan niya before siya umabot ulit ng 12 o'clock. So kailangan mong taniman yun ng regular marketing, regular posting, etc. So that pag 11 o'clock na sila sa orasan nila, ready to buy na, ikaw yung top of mind. Kung laman ka ng feed nila. This is now where Jollibee beats Tropical Hut. Diba? Kapag nag-add sila at nakita mo, bibili ka next week, gusto mo umorder ng bucket next week, diba? Mas malamang sa malamang Jollibee yung i-order mo. Kasi malapit ka na mag 12 o'clock, tas nakita mo sila. Yun na lang yung Jollibee house tawag ni Dylan doon. No? Yung, di ba si Jollibee tapos merong mataas na signage na ganyan. Yun na lang is marketing. Bakit gagastos ng ganun for that tower, for that post na merong Jollibee na sign? That's marketing. So that lagi mo siya nakikita. Di ba? May gastos yun. May ilawan yun. May gastos yun. So okay lang yun. Bakit? When you're ready to buy, malaki yung chance, bumili ka kay Jollibee. Right? So sige, may tanong si Si JC?
Hello.
Sige bro.
Babahan ko may no. Ayun, kasi kanina nung kausap ko din si Trisha, we discussed yung about sa Facebook pages ka, di ba? Kasi I think when making one, parang meron kasing dilemma about ano ba yung gusto mong parang pinaka-goal mo basically. It's basically either selling or adding value. Kasi for example, nung gumawa ako, kino-consider ko na sa pangalan pa lang, magbebenta ba ako sa page na to, which is basically the goal, di ba? Pero kasi may mga pages like, yun nga, Bright Millennials basically, na adding value talaga. Like, may content talaga sila that can, na pag share mo, di ba, matututo yung mga tao. Or like, itong fina-follow ko na napakagandang Facebook page, si The Woke Salaryman. I think Singaporean yung ano na to, page na to eh. Pero yun talaga. So, ang ganda ng page, matututo ka talaga, share mo talaga siya. Tapos on the side ba yung selling, or are we gonna make a page na primarily selling and then on the side yung add value? Kasi ang pangit din naman na ako for me na gawa ng content that adds value basically and then biglang magbebenta ka. Parang ganun. I'm not sure if you follow my
yeah, I get
compared to parang sa simula pa lang, alam na ng mga tao na this page is an insurance page, financial advisor yung creator ng page na to, nagbebenta talaga siya ng insurance. Compared dun sa di ka naman nagpe-pretend but basically parang you mask yourself as a page na gano'n, like Bright Millennials, ganyan, tapos biglang may ads ka or may post ka na nagbebenta ka na insurance. So, what's a good balance between the two? That's what I wanna ask. Especially in starting the page pa lang.
Yeah, that's a great question. Amazing question in fact. Ikaw yung makakasagot niyan. You have to, very important in success, if you remember with FAST, 3 C's. Clarity, commitment, and competency. Diba? So yung tatlong talaga na yon, kailangan natin lahat dito sa business na to. And this is just for all, not just for the rookies, but for everyone. So sa clarity, ano talaga yung goal mo? Diba? Do you really want to sell? Which I think you're here in this business. Yes, you want to sell. You have to be clear. And not just in social media marketing, in selling per se. I'm a sales trainer, so you will always hear this from me. That you have to accept and embrace that it's okay to make money in selling. Right? Because especially if you know, and when you know that you're doing a good service for them. Right? Ang maganda naman sa negosyo natin, maganda talaga yung product, hindi natin sila niloloko or binobola. So doon pa lang lamang ka na. Diba? So to be a successful salesperson, you have to accept na kikita ako dito. And it's okay. Right? So again, hindi ko sinasabi at hindi ko pinupush sa'yo na dapat maging ganun. You have to be clear. But I think it's given because you're in the life insurance business. So if you want to create a separate page just for providing value, well and good. But I don't believe that there's anyone who's giving value online, especially the successful internet marketers who don't make money out of it. So iba lang siguro ang monetization niya. Like there's something like Patreon where you can have yung membership site. Like ako, nag-uusap kami ni Carla, gumawa ka ng ganyan. Hindi ko pa lang alam anong value yung ibibigay ko on the back end. Diba? I follow someone in YouTube, YouTuber siya about crypto. Meron siyang separate Patreon. If you want like ganito internal, kumbaga kita mo yung portfolio ko, whatever part ka nun, they still make money out of it. Diba? So depende sa'yo. Pero hindi ako naniniwala, or I think the best way is when you enter internet marketing, you should know how to monetize. Sabi nga ni Eric Fang, ang mga likers, the subscribers are just vanity. Right? Marami kang likers, marami kang subscribers. Do you convert? Kasi iba yun. Iba yung conversion sa marami kang followers or subscribers. So, at the end of the day, nag-internet marketing tayo, we have to accept And we have to be truthful. We want to make money. Gusto mo ba fame lang? Yung mga artista nga, di ba? Nag-artista kasi gusto rin naman nilang kumita ng pera. A lot of them dread their job. Di ba? Kasi gabi na natutulog, di ba? Kulang sa tulog, etc. But kumikita ng pera eh. So dito ako, di ba? So it's not just about fame. The earlier you accept that you will make money out of this business, not just about internet marketing, the faster you will be successful here. That's the first. Diba? So kailangan mong maintindihan yun. Pangalawa, yun na pag-usapan namin ni Argel, matagal na. Kami before, klaro kami gusto namin kumita ng pera. Tama ba, Argel? Diba? Pero, ang learning namin before, give immense value first. Tapos, gawin mo siya sa level 2, sa level 3 before ka magko-convert. Masyado siyang matagal. It doesn't work in life insurance that way. Okay yun dun sa mga Patreon, sa mga membership site, sa mga email, dun kita aalagaan. Diba? Magbebenta ako sa inyo ng ebook, magbebenta ako sa inyo ng courses, ganon, through emails, kasi I give a lot of value, ganon. So, but at the end of the day, bro, these people, I will like to believe that most, if not all of them, are monetizing wherever, no, at one shape or form. Ganon. So, at one way, shape, or form. Yun yung nakikita ko. So kaya kailangan clear ka. Si Bright Millennial, again, klaro yan. I'm sure ginawa niya yung brand niya because he wants to make money. Di ba? So, nag-create siya ng maraming good content, pero I'm sure meron siyang sponsored content na doon siya nagbebenta. Di ba? So, nagkataon lang na associated na kasi siya. Ang ganda. Pangalawa, yung color scheme niya, alam mong Sun Life. Even the pangalan, di ba? Bright eh. Ano? So, alam mong Sun Life siya. So, it's a subliminal messaging, pero alam mo na, as a client, Sun Life to. Malaki yung chance na gano'n. So, in relation to what Rika is asking kanina, di ba? If meron bang branding sa posting si AIA, of course, you can brand yourself in the AIA colors if you want to piggyback on that. No, that can be done. And at the same time, choice mo yan kung ano, yung messaging mo. Karamihan ng Sun Life, ako mas familiar ako sa Sun Life, karamihan ng Sun Life is really about investment. It's really about VUL, saving money, ganun yung tingin ko sa kanila. At least for me. No, si AIA talaga more on protection and vitality. Doon yung direction natin. Pero it won't limit you from talking about investments kung yun ang gusto mo. So depende pa rin sa, ang tawag ko dyan, social media voice mo. Ano ba yung voice mo? Ano ba yung message na gusto mong iparating through social media? Ganon. Doon mo ibuuin yung Facebook page mo. Pero ang laking bagay, lalo na kung i-align mo siya sa AI, that you use the same colors. No, na red and black and white. Ganon. So, did I answer your question, JC? Baka may gusto kang idagdag, Argel pala. Si Argel pala muna. Ayan.
Yun nga, na-catch ko din nga yung mindset na parang off magbenta after mag-post, di ba? So, kung meron na mga strategy na hindi ka magbebenta upfront, pero gagastos ka sa ads. Kasi ang mangyayari, na-capture mo ngayon sa Facebook page lahat. Kasi ita-target mo lahat ng mga yon. Kasi pwede yun eh. Target mo lahat ng Facebook fans mo. So, nangyari, nasa 10,000 ka na, nag-snowball na dahil ang ganda ng content. Dahil mo value na binigay. So, pwedeng discreetly nag-ads ka na kasi nakuha mo na sila as part of your page. Sila lang yung alam mong sila na. Since kung maganda yung targeting mo as in yung voice mo nga, di ba, yung persona na gusto mong bentahan. Let's say, mga engineer, kunyari si JC, mga engineer tinarget niya kasi he speaks their language. Kunyari, ganun yung mga nakuha niyang audience. So, madali na silang bentahan using the ads. Na yung voice mo nandun, di ba, yung persona, sila mismo yung kinakausap mo. So, pwedeng maganda yung maging conversion pag ganun yung strategy mo. So, yun. So, pwedeng walang ads sa posts mo, pero walang bentahan sa posts mo, pero nag-a-ads ka to convert pa din.
Okay.
Yun yung isa.
Ganda nung sagot ni Argel na yon. Tsaka, tama. Actually, marami talagang, in fact, dun ka naman talaga best way magko-convert sa ads mo. Kasi kahit wala ka pang likers, bago pa lang yung post mo, pag nag-ads ka ng tama, makikita. Alam mo, isa kong naging observation dyan, si Avant Financial, si Ava, no, ng Paras. In-observe ko yung page niya, dami niyang benta kasi siya yung nagturo ng code lead generation, di ba? Konti yung likers, konti yung post. Tapos nakita ko, maraming benta, maraming leads. Kasi tama yung naging strategy niya dun sa pag-generate ng leads. And my observation, majority of AIA's successful pages, ama talaga. Kasi wala tayong kalaban. So ama so far. I'm not saying hindi papatok sa iba, but we have to learn how to do it pa. Pero karamihan, si Ava, si Rodel Bulan before, si Pat, si Pam Labriaga, mas marami silang na-attract ama. Kung sa Facebook page siya, kasi very attractive. So again, tama ka. And then, yun nga, ito yung sinabi ni Giselle na si Woke Salaryman, parang kinuha na siya as an influencer siya eh. So yun ang monetization, niya. Dito, ano bang tawag doon? Yung scheme niya. No, he created himself as an influencer so that babayaran siya ng brands. Diba? When they talk about a certain brand, ganun. Yun kasi yung isang way to convert online. In fact, sa akin, may mga lumalapit, for example, ibang companies. Hindi ko lang gusto yung offer nila. Diba? So, for example, kasi kalaban kumbaga about insurance din, tapos online bibilihin. So, ayoko. Tapos mababa naman yung bayad. So, wag na lang. Ganon. So, mga ganon. So, yun. May mga nag-offer. Meron din nag-offer sa akin about tracking. No, I have to understand kung ano yung product nila, etc. And then I can make a video about them. Yun. So, that's being a social media influencer na. Yun yung pwede mong gawin when you continuously create content. Ang maganda lang kasi, JC, recently nga, nakita ko na pwedeng hindi puro value. The perfect ratio is 80-20. So, alam mo naman Pareto law, di ba? So, 80% value, it's okay to give or to sell 20% of the time, meaning 1 out of 5 of your posts is selling or talking about a certain product or attracting people to buy from you. Yun yung sinasabi ko that we have to learn how to convert from our social media postings. Marami kasi sa atin, regular naman nagpo-post pero hindi pa marunong mag-convert. Yun. So we also have to learn how to convert. Doon kami naging problematic ni Argel. Let's say, magkasama kami ni Argel since 2013. Diba? Sanay, alam namin, mag-market kami, may blog siya, may website ako. Diba? But we don't know how to convert. Like, hindi kami kumikita doon. Na-invite, free talks, diba? Ganun eh. Diba? So, na-realize ko lang last year, and then that's what I'm sharing with him, last year pa, so finally, nagising na siya. Diba? Na we have to understand that it's okay to sell. And ngayon, hindi nakakahiya. Kasi ganito pa, karamihan ng fans mo, magiging followers mo, JC, hindi sila yung bibili. Yung subscribers ko na nanonood on a regular basis, hindi sila yung bumibili. Or, baguhin natin, hindi sila yung bumibili agad. Marami akong buyers, hindi naman avid watcher ko, bumili ka agad. Bakit? Sila yung na-touch ng ad or nagustuhan yung video, bumili ka agad. Tapos hindi na ulit nanood ng YouTube. Marami akong ganun. Tapos marami akong nanonood sa akin, hindi pa rin bumibili. So meaning, what I would like to highlight is, magkaibang market. May market, JC, na they really love your content. Yeah. Right? There's a market that they don't care about your content but they don't want to buy. Sinong gusto mo? I want both. 'Di ba? I love the vanity na meron akong followers, etc. Who doesn't like that? That I'm providing value. You're providing value. People recognizes you. But who also doesn't want conversion? 'Di ba? Kasi for you to continuously add value, you have to make money. Tama ba? Hindi ka pwedeng bigay lang ng bigay. Hindi ka nagko-convert. Mapapagod ka. Anong sense nito? Tama ba? So guys, at the end of the day, negosyo to. Kahit sinong content creator dyan, they wanna make money, I'm sure. Right? So, yun. So, did we answer your question, JC?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, yan. Asahan namin yung mga regular post mo. Kasi magaling ka eh. Magaling ka gumawa ng posters, but you have to have the right mentality. Lahat tayo. We're telling this to you because we've been through that. Nahiya din ako magbenta. Like, I have a different story, di ba? Like, I have my network na nasa real estate, iniingatan ko yun na magmukha akong insurance. So, iba naman. So, ayokong fully selling. I have to circumvent that market. Yun. Pangalawa, a lot of my Facebook pages are not my buyers. Diba? Sorry, a lot of my Facebook friends are not my buyers. Ganon din kayo. So, para dun yung social media. Let me call Gerald to share naman paano mo naman ginagamit. So, na-share mo kanina kay Trisha, separate mo sa Facebook account mo, sa wall mo versus sa page. Now, how do you market your Facebook posts sa page mo to make sure you attract clients? And maybe share a story na nag-post ka, nag-inquire, anong ginawa mo? Ayan. So this is like a case study. Go.
Ayun, good evening. Ano kagad, impromptu to Anyway, so...
expect guys, lahat sa inyo guys, I watch your activities. So, pas regular kayo rito, eventually tatawagin ko kayo to share. So, be ready, huwag kayong mahiya. This is for everyone. Go.
Yun. So, actually, ang page ko, it was launched 2016 pa. Parang, ano lang yun. Yun nga, sabi mo nga, DJ, it's our own website. Hindi ko naisip yun. Ngayon ko lang naisip. Oo nga, no? Website nga yun. So, dati, talagang konti na yung Tsaka, di ba nag-work ako, so hindi rin ako pwedeng mag-post about insurance before sa own Facebook, personal Facebook page ko kasi it will have a conflict of interest, di ba? So, I've created a Facebook page, tapos sabi ko doon na lang ako maglalagay lahat ng about insurance. So, sabi nga ni DJ, add value din. So, hindi lang lahat product. Sometimes may mga quotes. So, ngayon, meron na rin akong parang schedule posting. So, sa Facebook page ko mismo, yung Life Wealth Navigator, siya, more on siya, like say, recruitment. Every day, nagpo-post ako doon ng recruitment. Every Monday, I posted Monday motivation, something like that. Tapos, Monday din, nagpo-post ako about importance of insurance, parang added value. So, gano'n. And then, the next day, lalagyan ko rin siya ng mga product. So, yun. And people will like. Tapos, yung page ko na yun, sinishare ko din sa separate ko na Facebook group, which is private, na yun talaga. Ako lang nakakapag-post doon, whatever I like to post. Tapos, yun, naglalagay ako ng mga sample proposal, sample plan, something like that. Then, may magla-like, and then doon, nagme-message sila privately or kasi doon sa page ko na yon na private, siya, hindi na ako kailangan mag-ads. Yung Facebook page ko na Life Wealth, yun yung talagang kailangan ko mag-ads. So dati nag-ads ako every week. I think nagbabudget lang ako parang 300 pesos a week. So yun, dumami na rin yung liker. Pero mas nagulat ako dito sa Facebook page private ko, yung group. DJ. Kasi it was launched last January lang. And ngayon nasa 1,800 na yung followers. So, paano siya nagiging active? Kasi yun nga, nilagay ko EIA Philippines, tapos close open parenthesis, Life, then my name, tapos insurance inquiries. So, yun, exclusive kasi yun. Bago sila pumasok, mag-answer muna sila ng question, something like that. Then, titingnan ko kung ay financial advisor to, hindi ko i-accept. Kasi kailangan more on siya
client or recruit lang.
Oo, client or recruit. Pero may mga previews na ng mga financial advisor na nandun, hindi ko na kinik out. Nandun lang sila. So, yun. Actually, Ito lang, kanina may na-close ako. One close sitting din. Nag-post ako ng about guardian, nagtanong. Tapos lang, smooth lang. Nagpadala ako ng proposal. Tapos nag-meet kami for short video call, short explanation of the plan. Tapos pirmahan na, nagbayad na kagad. So yun yung I think naging effective siya. So ang purpose talaga ng na yon, ng Facebook group na yon is to sell.
Nice.
Yon.
Yes, tama.
And yung Facebook page ko, kasi nandun din yung mga advisors ko, parang group, parang Starbright din natin na page, ganun. So, yun lang yung purpose. Kaya medyo marami akong minamanage na page, pero naman.
Okay yan. Maganda yan eh. Kasi, so I like what you said, no? Para at least matuto din yung iba, i-clarify natin. Nagpo-post ka sa Facebook page, pero what I like with what you're doing is you're sharing that post to the group, to that main Facebook group na doon ka talaga nagma-market. Actually, I learned from you, that concept from you. So binubuo natin, kaya nga we're sharing this to everyone. So hindi enough na mag-post ka sa page eh. Kasi nga again, one of my digital marketing friends from Singapore, sabi niya, DJ, nag-post ka sa page, 1% lang makakakita. Kung mayroon kang 500 likers, 5 lang. No, unless maganda yan, mapakita siya sa lahat. Nag-post ka sa group, may notification yan sa taas. Tignan mo, lahat yan ino-notify, lahat ng members ino-notify. So doon pa lang lamang ka na. Diba? Doon pa lang lamang ka na eh. Gerald Dandagan posted in ganyan. Diba? Lalo na pag nag-comment, makikita mo, diba, color green, etc. Yon. So, lalo na pag nakatag ka doon sa comment na yon or sa post na yon, mano-notify ka lagi kada may nagko-comment, diba? So mas malaki yung chance na makita siya. So that's what Gerald did, everyone. Meron siyang Facebook group. So I tried to create that in my group. Sa mga clients ko, sinimulan ko na rin this year. Kasi nga narinig ko kay Gerald, why not do that? So guys, everyone, you can do that, no, if you would want to. Now, if hindi mo pa rin alam anong mabibigay mo na regular content, we created something for Starbright. So let me just share this with you. And again, ito, credits to Gerald because it's been working for him. We just want to copy it. We created an AIAPH Life Insurance Questions Answered, formerly Film Life. The purpose dito, eventually, once a month, I'll be having an interview for someone from Starbright, no, kasi ipopost yung video rito, nasa YouTube din siya. Ganon. So we are answering questions about life insurance. Tapos ito yung mga different goals, importance of life insurance, etc. We should be posting here. You should be posting here. So we invited you here, no? So to create or to share content, your Facebook page, you share here your content. Argel, simulan mo na yung sayo. Ganon. So you share here, no? And then konti pa hindi pa ako regularly nakakapag-post, no? But minsan pag naaalala ko, ako pala nakakapag-post ako rito. But ideally, we create something that will answer their questions. In fact, marami na akong YouTube videos that I can share here that answers their questions. So doon pa lang, it may create value. No? So go there in that page, AIAPH Life Insurance Questions Answered. Add your friends and your clients, even your existing clients. Kasi guys, yung existing clients nyo dapat maalagaan natin para hindi nila ma-feel na wala ka na after mo magbenta. When you provide value dun sa group na yon or in your separate group, whatever you want to however you want to do that, alam mo, naalagaan mo sila eh. Hindi nila naiisip na, uy, si Nicole, kinokontak lang ako nito pag magbebenta na naman. No? When you provide value there on a regular basis, now you elevate your brand. That Nicole C is someone really about life insurance. Someone I really can trust about finances. Ganon. So, pwede nyo rin gamitin dito yung curation. Post nyo yung post share nyo yung post ni Marvin Germo, ni Chinkitan, Randall Chongson, different, even Bright Millennial, whoever you want to share there. Wag naman ibang company. Pero, di ba, different content, maglagay ka lang ng idea mo. So, pero ang maganda rito, kasi meron kaming ganito nila Argel before, yung Financial Freedom Talks Argel. Ang laking problema natin doon, tingin ko, hindi siya clear na life insurance. So wala masyadong conversion. Although may mga benta ako na DJ, nakita ko yung post mo, ganyan. No, nandoon sila sa group. Pero we have to be more yung consistent in terms of the posting. Tapos once in a while, parang ginawa ni Gerald, nagpo-post siya, sabi ni Gerald kanina, nagpo-post siya about Guardian. I think we should also post about products. So, di ba? So iba na naman yung mentality, hindi pwedeng puro value lang because people will get confused. People will not understand, nagbebenta ka pala. Baka akala ko, si woke salaryman ka lang, nagbibigay ka lang ng value. Guys, we are life insurance financial advisors. The goal is to really sell. So you have to share about your products sometimes. Right? So I think yun yung learning ko. So if Gerald can also share your yung mga posts sa Facebook page mo doon, okay lang i-share mo. No, alam ko meron ka busy ka na doon sa Facebook group nyo. Paminsan-minsan mag-share ka lang din dito for promotion purposes. So yung mga Facebook pages nyo, i-share nyo dun sa Facebook group natin, palakihin natin yun. Palakihin natin yun. Klaro, life insurance lang siya. Tapos, definitely, we will provide value. On my end, we will create videos more to share it with them. Ang goal ko dyan, kung merong end result na gusto nyong makita, would be parang PIT, yung Pinoy Insurance Stocks, or parang yung BTID versus VUL. Pero rito, puro taga Starbright lang yung life insurance advisors. So pag nagtanong sila, tayo lang sasagot. Ganon. Hindi tayo sabong doon na kung sino-sinong company. No, yun yung goal natin. Right? So, yun. Ang goal nito, pag may nagtanong, meron silang question about life insurance, mag-join sila doon, magtanong sila. Pero dapat maraming questions para maging maganda yung maging maganda yung resulta. Ayan, nag-ads din pala ako before. Ayan, tuloy-tuloy mo lang. Hindi lahat ng ads, JC, nag-work agad Ako din naman Ayan, get your very own HMO card. Ayan. Magasos magkasakit. Maganda rin naman to. No? Siguro maganda lang dito, nakita ko sa karamihan, meron silang card, nakalabas talaga yung card ni Avega. Karamihan na nag-work na AMA ads, na doon yung card. Kasi ang ganda no shinare ni Dennis de la Cruz dun sa isang video, dun sa sharing niya na ito lang yung parang physical na makukuha Di ba naka-PDF file na tayo? So yung card lang yung physical na makukuha talaga ni client. So it's something, I think psychologically, psychologically may effect yun. Kaya parang attractive yung card. Ganun. So try nyo sa mga mag-FB ads, simulan nyo sa AMA. I think mas maraming mag-i-inquire. Yun. So pwede nyo rin i-try Guardian kasi napakamura, like 10 pesos a day. No, health cover kasi ginagamit ko, masyadong mahal No, you have to have a foot in the door. Ang goal mo maraming leads. Pag marami kang leads, eventually i-work out mo na lang sila. Guys, ako, hindi ko lang alam yung statistics, but maybe half of my sales, yung 107 kong benta sa online are Guardian. Right? Bakit? Number one, law of momentum. Pag marami akong kausap, ganado ako. Pag may benta ako, kahit 6,000 lang yan, ganado ako. Pangalawa, may kita yun. 60% ng Guardian 65. Sa 6,000, 3,600 yun. Diba? Pambayad ko na ng ads yun kung mag-a-ads ako. Diba? So wag niyong baliwalain yung Guardian. Diba? So yun. Kaya I like Guardian. Pang-pondo rin yan. At yung marami, makatatlo kong Guardian at tigsa 10,000. Minsan tigsa 10,000 Guardian ko Pag Guardian 65, o di 6,000 times 3, 18,000 yun. Doon pa lang sa Guardian, maganda nakita ko. Diba? So hindi ko binabaliwala yung Guardian. Bakit? Foot in the door ko yon. Next year, o-offeran ko sila ng free financial planning. Yung parang turo ni Melvin. Diba? As part of our services, dahil client ka namin, I give a free financial planning, etc. Ganyan. So, yung mga papayag, isi-set ko, bibentahan ko ng ibang plan. Kailangan ko lang ng foot in the door. Long term ako, guys, tumingin. Ganon. A lot of people, they get frustrated when people don't buy immediately. So, database nyo yan. Your Facebook friends, in fact, are your database. Imagine your 5,000 friends in Facebook, database mo yan. Kailangan regularly ka nag-update hanggang bumili sila. Yan, magaling gumawa ng poster si JC. Oo, tama. So, ikaw pala si Insurance Joe, ngayon ko lang nalaman. No, so, gano'n. So, any other questions? Meron pa kayong questions? Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Argel, dun sa mga na-share ninyo. Diba? So, we will call you regularly dito sa ating social media club because we want you to share your best practices. So, sana next month, magkakaroon ba tayo next month? Yes, magkakaroon tayo next month kahit December. At yun, mag-apply kayo. Lalabas maraming questions, yes, pag in-apply nyo yung learning. Tsaka i-share nyo lang. Kasi mayroon ako laging comment, definitely. Kasi Argel, meron na kagad akong information. Tinanong ko sa kanya, what do you do with the leads? Ang ganda ng ginawa niya. Doon sa 200 plus, sinenda niya ng free COVID. Diba? So nagbigay siya ng value. Sinenda niya ng free COVID something. Diba? So may mga mag-inquire, mapupunta siya sa leads mo. Number 2, sinenda niya ng chinkitan. Alam nyo, ginawa ko last Wednesday ba yun? Nasa office ako. Last Wednesday. Nag-create lang ako ng message blast. Sinend ko sa 2,000 plus kung recent na nakausap. I think meron ako sigurong 10 sign up sa Chinkitan. At may mga nag-inquire. Yung mga dati na nag-inquire sa akin, bumalik. Alam mo yon? Kasi nag-provide lang ako ng value. Alam mo, Argel, na-remind lang ako dahil nag-share ka. So dahil nag-share ka, nag-benefit ako doon. Nag-take action ka agad ako, nagpadala ako, ginamit ko yung ManyChat ko, so blast ako ng ganyan. Na-flag ako ni Facebook, pinagalitan ako, pero okay lang. Once ko lang naman yung ginawa. So, pero ang dami talagang nag-respond, gano'n. So hinihingi yung, yung code ko, di ba? Tapos yung iba, nag-register na sila. Yun. Pag ready na silang bumili, bibili sila. Gano'n. So you use those things in your leads. So, nurture your leads. Okay ba yon? Lahat na mag-i-inquire sa inyo, i-keep nyo sila sa isang database. Your Facebook likers or yung mga nag-message na, yung mga nag-ads na, database nyo yan. Mag-isip kayo ng way kahit once a month, anong value yung ibibigay nyo para ma-activate nyo sila. Ang suggestion ko kay Argel, Ama, di ba? Gumawa siya ng video ng Ama, tapos i-share niya yon. Here's the link. Gumawa ako ng short video about Ama for you to be able to para mas madaling maintindihan what Ama is all about. Panoorin niyo po. Ganon. Or if you cannot do your own video, you just use my own video. No, you can share that naman. Tapos pag ikaw naman yung nag-share, wala namang problema eh. Lastly, may 2 minutes pa tayo. Naalala ko yung Warriors last Wednesday. Kausap ko sila. Ang fear nila, pag share nila yung video ko, sa akin pupunta. Sabi ko, oo, kapag share mo lang yan sa wall mo. So ang gawin mo, i-PPM mo. Oh, hello Gerald, no? You might be interested with Ama or based na pag-usapan natin, ito yung interest mo, ito yung product video ng agency manager namin. You can watch it. If meron kang questions, tanungin mo ako. Ganun. So you use my video strategically. Ikaw yung mag-provide, wag mo silang hayaang manood. Pag shinare mo lang yan sa wall mo, pag nanood yan without your consent, parang ganun, sa akin yan didiretso talaga. Ganun. So ikaw ang mag-push. So push marketing to. Now marketing is push and pull. So push mo to, 'di ba? Yung ibang pull naman is the regular marketing activities ninyo. Ayan. Thanks, helpful sessions para sa social media activities. Yes, may FB page na lahat soon. Ayan. So, okay. Thank you for today. Let's stop the recording.